And what's the motherfucking deal, YouTube? This your boy Dante YT. Please comment, like, and subscribe on this video, man. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. Uh, this video was kind of like on my mind earlier today, and this morning I thought about it. And I do want to get this video out to some of you guys, just in case you guys don't know basketball, because when a lot of you guys talk, it does not make sense what you guys are saying. So let Coach Dante put you through some knowledge. And again, like I say, if y'all go back and look at everybody, like what I say, I am a real life basketball coach and a football coach, but that doesn't mean nothing. Like I say to some of you guys, everybody say this is a game, but this is not just a game. Like I say, this is like my favorite sport. This is my favorite sport. Like I say, favorite sport I grew up playing when I was 5 years old. I grew up playing basketball when I was 5 years old. I went to AAU camps. I played at the YMCA when started playing in real life when I was 4. But when I'm hearing some of these YouTubers talk, it just really doesn't actually make sense what everybody's saying. But like I say, I treat this game as I treat it in real life, because it's NBA. Of course, everybody want to score, everybody want to have fun on 2K. But me, I love winning games. I love winning games. And the point guard position, like I say, I'm not trying to make this video is basically about the point guard position. And like I say, everybody don't like to be criticized, because everybody don't know. Everybody don't know. Point guard is the most important position on the actually basketball court. Like on basketball, you can value it so many different ways. It just depends on how great the player is. Like Kobe, he was a franchise player. He was a shooting guard / small forward. LeBron, he's the best player in our generation right now. He's the best player in our generation right now. He's a small forward. He can play 1 through 4. And of course, when they lose, he's going to be the one to get criticized. He's going to be the one to get criticized. And of course, when they win, it's going to be all about LeBron. That's why Kyrie Irving left the Cleveland Cavaliers, just because he felt like he didn't get enough credit, and Kyrie Irving deserved a lot of credit for that championship victory against Golden State. He definitely deserved a lot of credit because he helped them when they were down 3-1, and he had three great games along with LeBron. So Kyrie feel like he didn't get enough credit for that. He won out of Cleveland, and he probably made a kind of mistake on that by not playing with LeBron like that. And then it's proven because he later apologized to LeBron for how he acted. I say, but point guard is basically the most important position. It just depends on, in basketball, who your franchise player is. You want to kind of build around them. Like in 2K, like I say, some of these people don't know that when you're a point guard, you have most of the responsibility on your hands. It's not, like I say, you're basically the quarterback of the NFL. In the NFL, if you don't have a quarterback, franchise quarterback that's set for years to come, it's gonna be hard to have success unless you got a dominant defense. The only thing that can kind of bail you out in the NFL if you don't have a great quarterback is a dominant defense. That's the only thing. The Ravens, Trent Dilfer, they didn't have a good quarterback. Trent Dilfer is not a good quarterback, but they did it because of their defense. That year 2000 Raven defense was one of the greatest defenses of all time. Rex Grossman, he's the trashiest quarterback that I ever seen in my entire life, from the Chicago Bears. But how did they get to the Super Bowl? They had a dominant defense. Like basketball, it's different. It's different. Point guard is the most important position on the floor. Everybody want to say big man. Big man is the most dominant position. Point guard is the most skilled position on the floor. Everybody don't have IQ. Everybody don't know when to pass the ball. Everybody just don't know it. Like I say, point guard, you have to have great IQ. You have to have great floor vision. You have to look up at the courts, keep your head up at the court all the time. You have to. When you're the point guard, you get most of the blame, and some of the people don't understand that. And I watch some people 2K streams. Everybody want to blame other teammates instead of pressing that option button and look at what you did. Like I say, hey man, I do that all the time. Press the option button. Look at what I did. Maybe it could be a turnover that you had. Maybe it could be 2 turnovers that you had. That's 2 possessions off. You got to look at that. But it starts with the actual point guard. The point guard is the motivator of the team. The point guard is the leader of the team. The point guard, it depends on, like I say again, how good of a player you are. How good of a player you are. The team goes as you goes. And when you're a point guard, I mean, like I say, you have a lot of responsibility on your shoulders. You will have a lot of responsibility on your shoulder, and it starts with you. It starts with you. I say, if you can't get criticized, you don't need to be playing this game at all. You don't need to be playing basketball at all. If you can't get criticized, you're most of the criticism if you're the point guard. If you're the point guard of any type of team, whether if it's 2K, whether if in real life. Because like I say, I've been around this game for so long, man. And like I say, I'm not a point guard. I can play point guard, but I was actually shooting guard. And you gotta have motivation. You gotta watch how you talk to people, because you don't know what people's state of minds is. Like I say, I hoop with teenagers a lot. Like I say, I hoop with teenagers a lot because I can bond well with teenagers. That's what I've been around with all my life, you know. I do that so I can be inspirational to them and inspire them, you know. That's why I hang around with teenagers. That's why I play with teenagers all the time. They probably be toxic sometimes, you know, at a certain extent, but they need a leader. They need a motivator to be around them, and I feel like I'm that person. I'm the motivator around the teammates that I play with. I say, but like I say, you're a point guard. You're gonna get criticized most of the time when your team is losing. And you have to be willing to accept that responsibility. Everybody don't have IQ. Everybody don't have good court vision. But that's what it takes to be a point guard. And again, I hear this narrative all the time. I wish people could stop using this because it's not a point guard job. Everybody say, I'm trying to get you open. If you a point guard, you cannot get anybody open. That is not your job, is to get people open. That's what you have a center on the floor for, to get, in case when a person is hot or when the point guard is hot, is to get your team, get your teammate, get your team open. That's what you have a center, a big man on the floor for. If you're a point guard, your job is not to get out there and set screens. Your job is not to get out there to get people open. That is a center job. It's to get people open. Your job is to look at the floor, have great IQ, keep your head up at all times, and get the open shooter or the open cutter of the basketball. That is the point guard job. And score when needed. It depends on your build. And the score when needed. Or make a big shot when you're open. But a point guard mentality should be always pass first. That's just an actual point guard way. That's just how I value an actual pass first point guard. Not score first. Not score first. Your teammates come first. Then everything else come along. Like again, big man. When you out there playing big man, your job is to get your teammates open. Your job is to get your teammates open. If the shooter got takeover, get that shoot open. That's your main responsibility. If you have the cut, take the cut. That's just what it is. If you have the cut, take the cut. If your point guard want all ball screens, go set the point guard an all ball screen. But your job is to set screens, rebound, hedge on screens, and get people open, and get your teammates open, and get the person who's hot an open damn shot. That's just what it is. If you're a P-lock, your job is to set. It's just simple. Shut the ball handler down. Shut them down, because you know 9 times out of 10, a play shot, the P-lock, you need your responsibility is making that P-lock work, is making that point guard work for every shot he's getting. It's to guard the perimeter. You got a center inside that should be able to stop. That should be able to stop anything inside. Your job is to stop threes and calm the point guard down. That is basically the job of the perimeter lockdown. Well, like I say, some of these guys, they talk so much nonsense. Like, I be like saying to myself, what is you saying? Like, what is you saying? I mean, it's not really actually adding up what you say or making sense. And I'm tired of hearing the narrative that everybody, I'm a point guard, I'm trying to get you open. Your job as a point guard, that is not your responsibility. Your job as a point guard is not to get people open. Your job is to find the open teammate. Find your if the shooter's hot, find a way to get him the ball. Find a way to get him the ball. That is the center job, to get someone wide open. Not your job. Your job is to get your teammates the ball when open. That's why, that's what rec is there for. Rec is organized basketball. It's 5-on-5. I know some people don't like it, but that's actually organized basketball. That tests your IQ level. Rec tests your IQ level. That's actually basketball. Like I say, and some people don't understand that. It's not all about scoring. Some people think scoring is just more value. It's what you do, other things what you do on the court, man. You don't have to score to win games, guys. You don't have to score to dominate a game. You don't have to. You're having great IQ, playing great defense. I mean, like I say, again, I can go 0 for 10 and still be an impact of the game. I can get a big steal close in a game. I can get a big rebound. I can dive on the floor for a loose ball, and that can be a factor. It's all about the little things. The little things win games. The mental things beat you. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. See, like I say, back in the day, like I say, again, basketball is played through the post, played through the big man back in the day. It is played through the post, like Keem Olajuwon. The Rockets' offense was basically built around him. Get him the ball in the post. If they double, he finds the open teammate. That's just what he is. Olajuwon had those quick ass feet. He can move like a guard. He had every post move in the book. You didn't know which one he was coming with. But like I say, as a point guard, you have most of the weight on your shoulders. You're gonna get held accountable for anything, for any mess ups. But you're basically the leader of the floor. Go ask Ben Simmons. He knows that. Ben Simmons cannot be out there on the floor at all because he can't shoot and he won't shoot. But I just wanted to make this video for you guys to let you guys know. Like I say, point guard is the heart and soul of the team. I don't give a damn if it's 2K. I don't give a damn. It's the same thing as basketball. And when people fail to realize, hey, you can't get anybody open if you're a point guard. That is not your job. That's what you got to center on the court for, is to get the open shooter wide open or get you open on screens if you're playing twos. That's what the center job is. That's what the center job is. That is not the point guard job, to get anybody wide open. Your job is to have great IQ, floor vision. You got to have great floor vision. You have to have great floor vision. You have to keep your heads up at all time. And you have to find the open teammates. Especially in rec. Because, I mean, like I say, rec tests your IQ and your skill level. That's just what it is. But that's the end of the video, guys. Let me know, guys, what you think about this video. Again, like I say, this video was on my mind, and I have to tell you guys some of these, this good basketball knowledge that I got, man. Because a lot of you guys out there just be talking, don't know the game of basketball, man. But like I say, I've been around this game for so long, bro. Been around this game for so long. Like I said, man, I love to inspire and influence young people, man. I hope some of you young guys look at this video and, like I say, and take some tips from this video, man. Like I say, it's not all about scoring, man. It's not all about out there putting 20 points on the board, dropping people off. It's about having great IQ, man, and sharing the rock with your teammates, bro, and having fun with your teammates. When that ball come out your hand, when your teammates see that ball come out your hand, that feels good to them. That feels good to them. It feels good to see the ball come from the point guard hand and go to another hand, man. It feels good to see that ball moving around, especially in rec or in park. It feels good, man. It feels good to win, but when you lose, how would it feel? Can you bounce back from a loss? Can you bounce back from getting punched in the mouth? That's just all it takes. And if you're, like I say again, if you're a point guard, it's all about up here. Your point guard is all about up here, bro. That's just what it is. Like I say, I mean, remember, you got to have great IQ. You just have to be smart. You have to know where your teammates is going to be at. You just have to get them the ball on time. Get them the ball on time. Sometimes you're going to miss them. I'm going to give you this. Sometimes you're going to miss them. And people get mad at that when you miss them all the time. Some people's you're going to be missed. I mean, especially in rec, man. You're not going to be able to find an open teammate all the time, because there's just so many people like running around the court. You're gonna miss them some plays, but some plays, if they're open, you have to find a way to get them the ball, or the big man have to find a way just to get them open. And like I say again, it is not point guard. It is point guards again. It is not your job to get anyone open. I'm sick of that narrative. It is not your job to get people open. That is the big man job. If you're playing with a big man, you're a big man. Your job, you tell your damn big man, hey, get my point guard open. Get somebody an open shot. Get the hottest shooter. Oh, let's get the person with take over an open shot. Let's get him an open shot. That's what the big man job is, to get someone open. Your job is to find the open teammate. Is to keep your head up on the floor at all times. That is the point guard job. But the point guard cannot get anybody open. So that's the end of the video, guys. Comment, like, and subscribe on this video. Have to teach you guys like the game of basketball, guys. Thank you, guys. I'm out. Peace, guys.